Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As you can tell, I am not dead. What I have been doing, however, is moving. A little bit of background, I guess, while I play some Prison Architect. I moved, got a new job, and that's what I did for a while. We then moved again. We then. Where is. There it is. We then moved again, because when I moved in with my roommates, we had only a little bit left on their lease. So I went in knowing that. Let's see, 5. Oh. Okay. And how long? It is 32. Okay, and 32. Okay. I mean, I went in knowing that. But okay, here we go. And let's see. That works for that. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by planning out this prison. We then moved again, and working almost 60-hour weeks, sometimes almost 70-hour weeks. Recording kind of took a backseat, which I apologize for. Actually, yeah, that's better. Which like I said, I apologize for. But, you know, it's been good for me as a person. So when we moved again, we moved into an area that does not have internet. And you may be asking yourself, Saren, why would you move to a place that didn't have internet? Well, let me tell you, it wasn't my choice. But it's still a nice place to live. It's still very nice. But, you know, I've finally in a position with the new year, with where I am at my job and everything, where I have time to record again. And I'm not going to make any promises about this is going to be released on this day, this is going to be released on that day, or anything like that, because let's be honest here, I've never been able to keep a schedule like that. I've always come in with grandiose ideas and everything, but you know, we're gonna come back. It's a new year, and pretty much my plan right now is, if I feel like playing something and I feel like recording something, I'm just gonna record what I play. What that's going to probably result in right now is some Prison Architect, some Kerbal Space Program, some RimWorld, Binding of Isaac, and maybe even some Feed the Beast Minecraft. So, so you'll get a potpourri of different kinds of games. So, hopefully, you enjoy it. If you don't, well, maybe the next time I upload something, it'll be something more to your liking. But with that being said, let's get to the game itself. Okay. I just wanted to double check how long I have been recording, because I didn't set a timer or anything, and as we know with OBS, and with me, I'm not the greatest editor. And by greatest editor, I mean I don't edit at all. uh, but so anyway, this is about the 5 minute mark. You pretty much know what's going on with me. At this point, let's close that off and take a look at CEO's letter. For those of you that don't know, this is a game called Prison Architect by Introversion. This is Alpha 28, 29, something like that. It's the latest alpha. If you want to read this, you can. It's just giving you basic tips on what to do to get started on building a brand new prison. Other games by Introversion include Multiwinia, Darwinia, and those games. You know, because I can only name 2 right now. And they're probably the 2 most famous. But, at any rate, what the point of this game is, if you couldn't tell by the name of it, is to design and manage a prison. You have a lot of options down here for the planning out, which is what these little lines here are, which you saw me outlining rooms and whatnot. I should also probably go ahead and outline a 10 by 10. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make it about that long. We can put a jail door there. Yeah. This looks good. So let's see here. Let's get to work on our second foundation. Oh boy. Alright, and let's see. Walls. Well, let's see. Alright, so we have... This is going to be our office building slash utility building. Let's see. We have... warden, psychologist, chief, accountant, and a foreman. Okay, and that seems large enough for a a thing. Let's see, and a staff door should be good enough. And if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get a drink. My voice isn't used to talking for this long anymore. Alright, and I'm back. So, let's see. Alright, the foundation up here is not quite done. Yeah, they just finished it. So what we'll go ahead and do is outline the essentials. And if needed, I will take out a... Oops. Go away. We'll take out a grant, and if I end up doing that, I'll show you what that is. Or while we're waiting, I suppose, go ahead and show you the different things down here, and if we still have time, go into more detail with the reports screen. Foundations are pretty self-explanatory. You have your brick and concrete. Generally built, I think else the same, as far as I can tell. I generally just build them out of brick, uh, just because. You have your materials here, which are your floors and your walls. Your perimeter walls, I assume, are harder to dig through. For tunnels and stuff, you have your basic fence, which is cheap, whereas that's very, very expensive. You have your brick and concrete wall for your indoor walls. You have your rooms, which designate what different areas are going to be. So what we can go ahead and do right now, since we have this, is we can just go ahead and set up our room designations. Storage. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make the entire thing storage. I was thinking about splitting part of it up into being a cleaning cupboard, but you know, I thought better of it. And I don't actually think I can even make it a cleaning cupboard without cleaning. Yeah. Then here, let's see. At least that much is going to be a canteen. I might make part of this here a common room, or maybe put the common room up there, or common room here, or visitation here and common room down here, or visitation here and common room there. Not quite sure how I want to do it yet, but yeah, still have time to figure it out. But as you can see, we have little hazard signs saying that these rooms are failing their designation. That room requires shower heads because it's a shower. Once I put shower heads in there, it will count as a shower. What our work people are going around doing right now is installing the lights right now, which flashing electricity is saying that they aren't getting electricity because we don't have power quite yet. This is going to be our holding cell. It is not enclosed due to the wall and due to not having a door yet, but it needs a toilet and benches. The canteen serving table is where everyone's going to be eating. Serving table, bench. Kitchen needs kitchen stuff. And looks like they're done down here, so we can go ahead and designate out our offices. Uh-oh. Okay, well, good thing we had not actually planned any of this yet. Okay. 4. Alright. So how many do we need? Warden, chief, foreman, psychologist, accountant, foreman. So 6. Okay. Nope. I do not want walls yet. I want rooms. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. I don't think this room's gonna be big enough. No. Get out here. No, get out here. Hey, stop that. Okay, you go away. Okay, what if we start off in this corner? Or even just straight up put the entrance. It's too much effort to actually move the entrance now. Yeah, it's never gonna count. Let's see. Start in this corner. 4, which I mean isn't going to actually do anything. 4. Need to actually make the building itself bigger, which is luckily rather easy. Okay, let's go ahead and cancel that. Oh. So. Alright, let's see. Alright, why is it blocked there? Uh-oh. Oops. Yeah. I don't know why it took that long. But anyway. Let's see. 10. Just go down to and what the oops. Nice thing about it is that it should just straight up demolish this wall here and just add it onto the end of this building. And while we're doing that, since it's not really going to affect too much, we can go into the utilities. We need a power station, which you generally do not want actually touching the wall, because otherwise you'll lose capacitors. And let's see, put that just a couple away from there, and let them build those up. And while we'll wait, I'll go through the object screen next. So the object screen is where you place your objects. Metal detectors, doors, beds, tables, etc. There's a lot more. As you can see, some of them darked out because we do not have the requirements to get them yet. So, it should just destroy that wall. Yeah, but your set, again, fairly straightforward. You have your builders, guards, cooks, and warden is what we have unlocked right now. And then we can unlock a lot more. Utilities, you already kind of saw. Control your utilities. Your power will be powering the entire prison. You can make multiple power substations. That way you don't have to rely on just one and have it be overdrawn and lose power. Your water pumps are for things like your toilets, your showers, your sinks, etc. The valves and switches I don't really get into. I don't mess around with that kind of stuff. Your pipes and cables take your utility to wherever it needs to go. I guess you could call in emergency personnel if you need it. Planning, I've already kind of shown you. It doesn't actually order anything built, but it gives you basically the blueprint of walls, of objects, and of paths. No. Okay. Still hoping that that is not going to. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put a $250 door right here. Just to see if that helps with the its creation. And let's actually go ahead and speed things up. Moving at the 3 times speed actually does make it go quite a bit faster. Alright, we have our first capacitor connected up. Our that is not connected yet. So let's go ahead and connect that. We will then so as you can see, you don't actually have to take your cable all the way to everything, because it'll do these little circuit board type looking things and send those out instead. And it did not. Okay, well. Let's dismantle the door. Let's replace it with a brick wall. Alright. Here we go. And let's move it back down to a normal speed. And rooms. You need 6 of them. Office. There we go. 4. 4. Okay, there we go. That gives us our 4. Let's go ahead and plan out our walls. Okay. Alright, there we go. And let's see. Let's check back in on our utilities. Okay. So as you can see, the spread out a bit more. We're actually going to take this all the way down there, because eventually we're going to be going out that way anyway. And we're going to take this all the way up, and about right here I think is where we're going to take it across. So go ahead and have that go ahead and happen. We're going to set up our holding cell, get a toilet, and then benches. And let's see. I'm actually going to be a nice enough guy and give them a few beds. I mean, they're gonna be by the toilet and stuff, but you know, better than not having a bed. And they're criminals. So, alright, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and drain. Right there, and right there. Okay. Let's see, what else is needed? I'm not concerned about that right now. What I am concerned about is, as you can see, that red line there, that's how much capacity our substation can handle. It's not very much, and it's already almost overloading it with just the lights that we've installed. So we're going to install a second capacitor, which will increase its capacity. We are also going to install a door right there. And I think we're going to take out our first grant just because our bank balance was getting a little bit low. So, anyway, back to the reports thing. You have your staff tab, which shows all of your staff, and when you hover over them, it'll zoom to them, and it'll allows you to fire them directly. Your prisoners tab allows you to open or close your prison to various things. If you start off with closed, you have an opportunity to build up your prison a little bit, but you also, the way you make money is from having prisoners. High risk costs or providing more money, low risk providing less. Jobs is what the different things that are queued up are. Grants are different goals that provide money for you. And we have a current loan, but we can't do anything with it because we do not have an accountant. So for the basic detention center, we have to build a holding cell, which it, okay. That's also the sound it makes when you lose power. But as you can see, the second capacitor, you now have more power capacity. But anyway, build a holding cell. Okay, we're working on that. We need to put a door. Okay, simple enough. Let's see, geo door. That way they can't get out. They can't just go in and out on their own. Shower is a shower. Check. A yard. Now let's check the room. Alright, so a yard. Let your prisoners see the sun for a few hours a day under the watchful eye of your sniper towers. Okay. Room requirements. Size 5x5 and secure behind at least one door. So, what I think I'm going to do is, let's see. And let's see. Okay. And as you can see, we're still getting some money, but we do not know how or from what, because we don't have an accountant. As you can see, I kind of made the yard fairly large. It's has a purpose for being that large, but it's not. But I'm going to hold that to myself for now. And we're going to secure it behind a fence right there. So that's the yard. Done. Kitchen. A cooker, a fridge, and a sink. We also need a door. So I screwed up and put it over where I was going to have a door. So a staff door allows only your staff to enter that building. Or go through that door. Carrying a staff key, meaning they can go through staff doors. Pretty simple and straightforward. I am also going to add yet another capacitor. So, objects, a cooker, done, a fridge, done, and a sink, done. Alright, so for a canteen, it needs a serving table. Well, to start off with, let's go ahead and finish up the walls of this canteen. At least that much of them, because we know that this much is going to be the canteen. So anyway, serving table. Let's go ahead and put a bin right there as well. And also, while I'm thinking about it, something I like to do is a couple of metal detectors right by the door. So anyway, we need a table and a couple benches. Okay, and let's see. Alright, there we go. We now have a canteen for the most part. Let's go ahead and, since this is going to be our offices, we're going to make this a bit more sophisticated looking. And notice as you fill in where your plans are, it turns blue. It also turns blue where you didn't have plans, but, you know. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make this mosaic. Yeah. Okay. So, also here, as you can see, we have a bunch of flashing water signs. That means there's not water coming to it. So, we are going to take our water piping and set it all the way up there. And let's see. As you can see, our electrical wire is going really close to that, but it's still not turning it on. The reason for that is that they each need their own dedicated power line. So they need an actual power cord going to it, and wires are not going to suffice. Let's go ahead and bring that one up a little. Yeah, I hit it directly. I didn't need to. I could have saved about $10, but you know. So this one will go up as well. Okay. So that's quite a bit of work done. As you could see, the cooker also needed it, but the cooker has one going right by it, as does the fridge. So, hire 2 guards and 2 cooks. A guard costs $500 to hire, and then it costs $100 a day. So until I actually need them, I'm not going to go ahead and hire them. But I think how I'm going to break down these episodes, or however you want to call them, is I'm going to quit at the start of each day. Or well, at about midnight of each day. So, with that being said, we have about 25 minutes left. And it's been kind of a first episode of Prison Architect, and kind of a little bit of a channel update. Let you guys know where I've been and why I haven't really been around much. So, with that being said, not much else to do. I'm gonna go ahead and sell all this wood. Sell object. Yep. Don't need the wood. So, and yeah, I will talk to you guys later.